Again, I think these guys are fresh off playing the Huntsman on this map. I might be edging towards Toronto. I think going into this series, and you know, my predictions, I did have these guys going down, sadly, but it was towards Paris, and now I find myself almost looking at Toronto in a different way, Miles.
That's exactly what Rich said on the desk at the start of this event. We would not have been considering Toronto in our questions for top teams. Right now, they're turning heads. They're winning hearts and minds in their campaign across Atlanta. Cammy on your screen has made an incredibly aggressive play across mid-map. He's overshot the A site. Luca wins his battle in the backside, so that's going to be a nice 5 versus 2 situation right now for Paris with a slight advantage. Cammy once again trying to catch these players out. He can hear them moving around. That's where he knows exactly where they are. Cammy, oh, he does manage to get the kill on the Kismet. Nice bit of work, again, trying to play this one slowly. Nearly has acquired his dead silence, that small right-hand side, that little face icon. It builds up from going to gray to fully white. Once it's ready to go, eliminates the sound he makes as a player.
Jumping on up, we'll tag him. Should be a kill, will be a kill. Closer than he probably wanted it to be, but taking out Luca does mean that this is now a 3v3. Cammy's been the difference maker so far. 45 seconds on the bomb there. Den's right at the back of the map.
It's like the most extreme back of the map he could have possibly been.
He's still there too. He ain't moving.
35 seconds left on the bomb. Going to get a defuse come through Zed. I mean, everyone's died from somebody sitting in a corner. Everyone's been in a corner at some point. Dens, he pops out of the corner. Now Shox is on the defuse. Methods has got to make this play. There's no way he can get it done. The defuse will continue, and Paris will take the first round. We saw, what, 3, maybe 4 kills of somebody sitting in a corner, letting someone else walk past them. I mean, you move and you die sometimes in these matches.
The problem is you move and you make a sound, rather a large sound, and of course, the players, as a player, you kind of know sound is just as important as what you can see. Your visuals, you've got to listen out for what is going around, the communication between you and your team, the footsteps, and everything in between here as we get into round number 2. Paris, and Den's actually starts so strong with 3 kills to his name. Of course, a couple of them right at the back of the map, but, you know, doing what he needs to do. Trophy system going out early for Dens. Stopping any early grenades here, but oh boy, trophy system might stop the grenades. It's not going to stop the players.
Shox is so close to these other players. Kismet finds first blood on the Bants. And Shox still just waiting for that player on the outside of the map. Classic lane prone right in the middle of the map. Kismet catches him. Oh, the shot, the snap from Classic. Able to get the second. No, the shot through smoke's not really going to find much. Cut down a nice hail of fire there as Toronto. They go down 2, but as do Paris. Cammy on the flank once again. We've talked him up so much in this series so far. Hop round the corner. Dens gets the shot, but not quite able to get the kill. And now you know that Cammy's in the back. 1v3 situation for Dens. Not enough to get it done. Pre-aim's low when he should have gone high.
Noticed, of course, Cammy making full use of that little bunny hop. And his movement seems to be very, very strong. We saw it in the play of the game last map. And the way that he picked up those 5, it was always kind of jumping around, hopping, skipping, and finding those kills. 1-1 though, as a quick round comes through for Toronto.
It's a movement technique we talk about quite a lot in the game, the bunny hops. It's just another hop after you leap around a corner. You get one little hop in just before being able to pre-aim, or just while pre-aiming, something that all aspiring COD players should absolutely learn how to do. It gives you a nice advantage in those quick gunfights. Slow and steady push through mid for that bomb. One member of Toronto making his way onto A on the offense. And again, so close in these situations.
If you look at Shox, I don't know if Shox has actually seen Methods. I was looking at the minimap, and this was the engagement I was looking at. Methods has got through that door, and he's shut that door.
Closed it, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he's fully aware of what's going on. That's unfortunate there. The bomb, of course, being sometimes the best cover in the game. Cammy and Methods do find it. Shox is not going to find the kill that he wanted there and was waiting for. And now he's going to be in a 2v3, number advantage towards Toronto. Classic picking up the bomb, and it looks like he's going to try and put it down. Cammy, I think, just saw the head of Kismet, and it's going to be all up to Shox.
Great position to be in as well. Shox, though, slowly now, creeping his way forward. Has popped dead silence, hoping to find a little more out of this one. There's the first. 2 more to work through. They're very, very close by. 1 more to work through. Shox is trying to turn this around. He has 30 seconds to play with now.
He's got so much time. In a 1v3, you don't necessarily get yourself down to a 1v1, but with 20 seconds, that dead silence is going to run out. You start to see it deplete, and now it's run out. This is where we see, oh, you've gone around the wrong corner at the wrong pace. First 2 kills were great, but...
So unlucky.
Yeah, it really was.
I mean, he finds those kills, he resets his dead silence because it's still while they're running, and in the end, that's how you go down. He could have stunned it. And it's interesting, we're talking about the bunny hop. He didn't jump that corner. He didn't check that corner aggressively. With dead silence, he could have made that work out. But hey, man, we're not the ones on the sticks. We're not the ones in the ring.
I think he was looking at his dead silence like it's running out, so I'm going to crouch. And I'm going to try and make as little sound as possible. But
at that point, he's already thrown the nade, though. You know, he's already made so much sound. Anyway, around to Toronto, a very, very promising comeback from Shox, but not able to get it closed out. Still on the offensive now are the Parisians. It looks like they're making their way in towards B as a strong, oh boy, there is a very aggressive play now developing on the top side of the map. Toronto are all in. They're going to make their way right through pipes. There's 3 of them. It looks like somebody actually spotted them. Luka saw them and he backed on up. And now they're pushed right through middle. Bance finds the first kill.
Nicely done there from Bance, and he's got himself map control with this. And this is not good news for Paris here. You've lost a man, you've got no map control. Cammy isn't going to finalize that kill. Zed's going to just take a back foot on this, and rightly so, because that MP5 is good. But is it as good as Cammy's M4 right now? I'm not too sure.
Paris are getting pushed further and further back towards the left-hand side of the map. 2 members on top of the B site. The 3 who have pushed through showers now, or through pipes rather, are rotating back through, coming towards showers. The maneuvering here from Toronto is such confidence with 5 men up. They know they're still watching every possible avenue that Paris can take with Shox. That's a nice return to the opening loss there. Kismet and Shox is still trying to find more. Luka gets 1. Looney on the quick trade. He finds 2 immediately before being dropped there by Dens. Now Methods hitting that high ground as fast as he possibly can. Dens trying to catch somebody out here. He knows he's up top, but the timing on this one is going to be absolutely perfect. Here comes the push. Dens, he's just twinking, trying to find anything there. He knows his teammates are dropping all around, and Toronto, another good round, 3-1.
Yeah, time was just against them right there. And Toronto are utilizing that time, baiting and switching perfectly. You saw Methods drop down one way, Bance turn around and challenge the other. Worst that happens there is you lose 1 player. For them, though, a nice team shot comes in, and they take another round here. 3-1 Toronto. Really showing us what they're made of, even after the loss. The Game 5, round 11 loss to Huntsman. They're looking to bounce back. Of course, it can be a long weekend ahead.
It's real confidence build of that kind of game. We're seeing them play this 1 minute 30 round time very, very well. Not letting Paris do anything, making them burn the clock down, and then forcing a play towards the end of the timer. Same could be said now of Paris. Cammy waiting for that move forward. Nice nade goes out. Must get a tag on Kismet. And meanwhile, the other side of the map, push through pipes down through minecarts for Paris as they look to replicate the move from Toronto in that previous round. And there it is. Luka finds Looney. First blood.
Looking for that second. Quick reload for Luka. Finds the second, but you see Classic there. As soon as he saw that grenade coming in, he was out of there. We are going to lose Zed. We're also going to lose Dens.
It's a nice answer back. They made it a 3v3 once again. Or, sorry, a 3v4. Toronto with the advantage. Still, slow push for the bomb. 30 seconds now remain. Going to be on towards B, but there's still 2 Paris players there. Bance is in a tough position. Luka finds that kill. Bance could make a play here. Bance could make a play here. He can't. Shox is going to save him. Brilliant stuff. 20 seconds now remaining. The bomb's gone down. The players are dropping like flies. Methods manages to find 1, so that's going to be Methods all on his own against Kismet and Luka. He's going to make something special happen here. He's just about got enough time to get the bomb down, but here comes the flood. The members of Paris, they're going to sniff this play out, read him like a book. 3-2, Paris bite back.
Yeah, nicely done as well, Paris. A much needed round. You don't want to be going down 4-1. What a perfect push coming in from Kismet. And again, just well timed. That's where you see Luka kind of just make sure he's staying alive just in case he loses that gunfight. Round number 6, 3-2, currently in favor of Toronto. Everyone playing their part here, except Zed. At 0-5, we're looking to change that, and I'm sure he will do.
It's amazing how long this search has been going for. It feels like we've almost had the minute 30 round every time. It's longer than the Irishman. There we go. Smoke's going to be going through mid. Quite an aggressive start here from Paris. Not really exposing themselves too much. They managed to get a player in the pipes and a player through the L on the far top side of the map. Cammy's watching out towards Turbine here. Oh, wait a minute. No, Dens did die. Wow, that would have been horrible.
That would have been disgusting.
Oh, that would have been horrible, horrible from Cammy, but no, it's all good. Bance does get a kill as well. Slight exchange now with a minute remaining on the clock. It's going to be an aggressive push towards A, but I think Toronto may have read this one. They do have a player on the site, and it's going to be Classic. He's going to be watching that cross. There's no way. There's no way Bance finds another. There's again just Paris walking into the guns of Toronto, just feeding him these kills. Classic got shocks on the push through to the bomb site. An amazing read there from Toronto. An easy round for them now. There's no way they lose this.
Well, Paris have been picking up these first bloods, currently 4-2 in this map alone, but it looks like they're about to be trailing 4-2, so really not capitalizing on those first kills. Zed, we pointed out, hadn't got a kill, still hasn't, but that's going to change. Just needs to find, 3 more, no big deal.
No, it's not a
15 seconds, no big deal.
Look, Classic could get caught here. No, there's the shot. Charge him. Charge him, Zed. Just do it, Zed. Charge him, Zed. Get one more kill. He goes straight for the plant. The tag's there. Ooh, I like it. If he moves hot, I'd love to see the kill cam here. If he moves a tiny bit forward, he may have been able to block the line of sight from Bance. Oh, no, it was great. Smash right through the door. Yeah, he was coming through computers. Still, solid work. I like the vigor. I like the gusto. That certain, what's the va-va-voom that Zed just had there?
Interesting motions you're doing there off camera too.
Do you remember va-va-voom? Remember Thierry Henry?
I do.
Yeah, mate.
Do I remember Thierry? Okay, let's move on from that comment. 4-2 as round number 7 is upon us.
That's one for the English fans. That really, I don't think anyone in the venue understood that. Right, 4-2.
And Paris fans.
And Paris fans. We love Thierry Henry. Here we go. Nice trades either way. Cammy gets the first blood, immediately answered back. Shock's 8-5. Again, we've been giving him the love, and rightfully so. He's been brilliant thus far on the map. We need a little bit more brilliance out of him, and there it was. It was Shocks. He got seen first. He died. Well, he didn't die. Classic went down. Brilliant stuff from him. 86 for Cammy as well. Oh, wow. Looney. That is an astonishing gunfight. He almost won. Preposterous level of skill. Inconceivable if he managed to win that one, but still. 4 versus 2 right now. Paris with the advantage.
Nice shots there coming from Bance. 2v3. Methods and Bance last alive here. Bance 7 and 4, currently with 4 assists in the search and destroy as well. So really be putting bullets in absolutely everybody here. Methods starting to edge his way forward, looking to maybe get this bomb down. 25 seconds. Bance has that bomb and he's got to find his way towards the bomb site, maybe do something with it, but Method, surely not. He's right below you. Bance has just helped you out, and suddenly a 2v4 is down to a 2v1. All up to Shocks with an MP5. The long range isn't going to do it. An Ultra, that's a round really they shouldn't have won.
Well, it's incredible stuff from Ultra. Again, the teamwork, the comms are so on point. The timing, is so great. And this last kill from Methods, this is the least impressive thing we could have possibly seen there. He hit up top. Bance manages to find the kill on the player at the bottom of the containers there, and immediately answers back. Match point. What more can we say? 5-2. Paris have dropped off. We needed Paris to win the hard points, and it wasn't going to happen against Toronto the way they're playing today. The search always looked like a favorable game mode for them. Everything's going to plan for Ultra.
So far, so good. Big B push here coming in from Paris. Information should be gathered from Methods as he looks down this line of sight. Smokes go down, and for a second here, this is all a little bit of a stalemate.
Yeah, the smokes really don't do much here. It's just a distraction play, waiting for something to happen. Kismet, dead silence play right on top of the bomb as he does go down. Looney's got one guess here. He's got to make his way in. Methods opens up the kill. Kismet walks right into Looney. The tags are there, but not the kills. As Shocks and Luca answer back straight away. 3v2. Dens and Shocks now go up against Classic, Methods, and Looney. Looney's hopped the bomb immediately. He's jumped straight on top of it. Shocks, he could potentially get 2 here. There's 1 straight onto the bomb. The check, he gets the second as well. And now it all comes down to Classic.
Perfect from Shocks. Dens goes down and a 1v1. 11 seconds left. Surely Shocks plays the time. Surely Shocks plays the time. He will do, and just like that, Shocks will find the kill, and Paris will pick up the round.
What was that slide? Classic was like, I can hear something.
Here we go. We're going to be treated to the slide.
He was way up in the gorilla Classic there. He was...
More of a groin, but...
Whoa. Way up in the groin of, yes. Match point still for Toronto Ultra, though. This is still do or die for Paris. Another round like that would be great. 13-6 for Shocks again. True heroics from the back of the container there to pick up the kills and stop the bomb defuse. How much more has Paris got in the tank to pull this back? No more mistakes.
What would be heartbreaking for Toronto is to lose another search and destroy on gun runner 6-5. Of course, we're 3 rounds away from that, so touch wood. Let's not jinx anything as Kismet finds that first blood. Looney will drop here. Shocks 13 kills. Can he extend on that? Zed just 3, but what matters is what happens from here.
Paris on the first blood. just trying to find something here. Slow and steady push. Purchase of real estate. They make their way in towards that B site. And again, solid work for Paris here. That's great work. Zed gets his 4th kill. Methods picks up that place immediately. Classic also now moving forward. If they can get that Classic into that contesting range with his MP5, and it's going to work out as he does find one before being traded out, and this is looking like a round win for Paris.
That was such beautiful shots, long-range shots from Dens, and that's what he's really specialized in Modern Warfare ever since it kind of came out. Cammy trying to find something. Going to struggle to do that, and that's another round to Paris.
They were sitting at 5-3. Got to remember that one. It was 5.
I did touch wood, I promise.
Yeah. Sitting at 5-3 as Paris makes the slow and steady comeback. Here we go. Still sitting at match point for Toronto. If you're new to COD, there's no way they can lose these rounds. It's once you've got them, you've got them. 5-4, here we go. Straight back into it. It's an offensive round for Paris. Right off the rip. And we're staying on board with Looney. Trophies up in the defense at B. We now sit. And again, slow push for Paris through mid. One player watching that far extreme left-hand side of the map, that forest side with the AR. No snipes for either team. We've not seen that once come through for anyone. Looney has not opted to use it here on Gunrunner. Something we see other teams use quite frequently, quite liberally. Kismet is so close to that bomb site. Looney will find the first blood on the shots there. Right over the top goes Kismet. Big tags. Not able to get the kill, though, as Bance will get away with his life. Got to watch out for that one. Looney, he actually goes down. There's another trade there as Kismet falls. But again, back and forth we go. 3v2.
And this surely is around where Toronto are looking to close this one out. You've got the numbers. You're on the defense. The pressure is off. But it's Luca and Dens, the Aussie boys. Dens making his way up.
Toronto makes the read. There's 3 players right on the site. They could potentially just overwhelm it. Stuns are out. Here comes the overwhelm. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my
goodness!
What just happened?
Round 11. They stacked up.
What
they were
the hell
excited.
just happened?
The 3 of them just... 2 players ran through the crate on the right. Classic gets gunned there. Oh, boy. That's a 3v2 they should have never lost. They managed to hit the stun. That was a 3-man dead silence push. That could bite them now as we go into round 11.
I don't even disagree with the play. Toronto all pushed together. One through the crate, one through the middle, and one through the other side. It's like, oh, of course we're going to win this.
Hold hands, flood.
No one was planting the bomb. That was the real bait, because that stun there. Oh, my goodness. Round 11. I touch wood, I promise. 90 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Last time Toronto went all out against the Huntsman, and it didn't work out for them.
They've gone all out. There's 2 players already extended over the front. You may be touching wood, but I think we're all touching cloth right now as we see the play start to work out. 2 players now on the right-hand side through Forest. Shox, he makes the play. Pops the door wide open, goes for a shot or 2. Is Classic going to take the bait? He knows Shox is watching him. He knows full well. The defensive hold at B is a little deeper back. Back on up, Shox. Just chill for a moment. Kismet's here watching the outside as well. Let Toronto make the first mistake.
Bomb's been pushed across here, and the bomb's actually going to be put down. You've got one player watching the flank. That's going to be Cammy. And now it's going to be your turn in the game of chess here as Paris are going to have to push forward. They're trying to delete that trophy system, which they will. 2 through crates, 2 through the middle. And where will the first blood be drawn? Classic is back against the wall. He needs help, and he's not going to get it. Looney's going to go down as well. They were 5-3 up. Toronto now in a 3v5, make it a 3v4 as Cammy does find Kismet. Methods find Zed. Long-range shots there. It's the MP5. It all comes down to just 2. It's Dens, it's Shox, and Paris Legion pull it out of the bag with a 5-3 comeback. Toronto. What the hell was that?
So